Right, okay, so when we're carving out on the blocks, or whether we're doing it on plaster or whether we're doing it on breeze blocks, the main thing to remember is to score along the lines. Before we start carving. For the simple reason is, if you don't score upon it, if you're going to carve away like this, and you're just hacking it away, it's going to break unevenly. And if you want it, you might take a chunk out of a piece that you don't want. So always score. The other thing to do is to carve away from the line. Now, when I'm doing this area here, I'm not going to carve away from there particularly. I might do it at first, just do a little bit like that. But basically, if I'm going to be carving this bit, I'm going to want to take these bits out first. And then I can gradually work my way back, work my way down, so that I'm not taking out huge chunks. Because the problem is if I get here and I think, right, this isn't carving out, and I hit it hard, what's going to happen is it might crack all over the place. So always do it away from you, always do it away from the edge. Always do it away from the edge like this, and then gradually you'll cut off a chip like that. Now the reason why this bit came off there and didn't ruin this bit is because I'd already carved down. Can you see that? Yep. You should all have got this anyway because you've been doing it on these plaster blocks. The same thing applies with the plaster blocks, right? Always score first and then work towards it. Okay? So you've got an edge. Makes everything even. Then of course you can go down, and it's highly unlikely that it's going to break. It's going to break off in the wrong place. When you're using stone, it's not a problem because stone is much harder. You wouldn't necessarily have to do that, although it is good practice. End.